Hey, TikTok. Okay, well, let's just jump right into it. Okay, because I don't want to spend too much time. I know y'all got shit to do. All right, and y'all know I like to talk a lot. So, hey, y'all. Welcome to Derby City Tarot. My name is Tala. I am a clairvoyant and intuitive tarot reader, spiritual guide and healer, and also practicing white and gray witch. Today's reading will be a collective reading using all 12 astrological signs from Aries to Pisces. All planetary placements are welcome. Everything that I say will not resonate with every single one of you as we are all on different timelines. What I say could have already happened, is currently happening, or will be happening in the very near future. Please take what resonates with you and don't manifest the rest. My readings are timeless and you see them when you are meant to hear them, all right? If you would like to receive a personal reading from me, you can email me at DerbyCityTarot@yahoo.com. I will respond within 24 to 48 hours. Also, if you would like to donate to this platform for my TikTokers, y'all already know what to do. Tappity tap that screen. All right, push this out to that FYP page. Thank you so much for your kindness and your support. All right, also you can send gifts if this resonates with you, but definitely collect your daily heart needs and tap that screen. All right, for my YouTubers, y'all already know what to do too. Super thanks, super chats. Okay, thank you so much in advance. All right, you can also utilize my Cash App option. All right, that will be listed in the description box down below. All right, let's cleanse the energy. Okay, some of y'all, and the reason why I'm deciding to go live today was because, well, for one, everybody ain't celebrating Thanksgiving. All right, everybody don't got a family that they can go chill with. Everybody ain't got somewhere that they can go. Everybody ain't got food to cook. Everybody wasn't invited somewhere. Okay, for those of you that do got it like that, great. You know what I'm saying? Great. That's wonderful. But for those of you that don't, this is for you that do or don't. It don't matter, okay? But I wanted to come in and do a quick wellness check before dinner time because some of y'all gonna have to probably keep your mouth closed. Some of y'all gonna have to keep your mouth closed. Hey, not your average teen. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Not your average teen says they are a big fan. I appreciate you so much. You know, so some of y'all, I've been doing some readings already about the holidays, and I'm expecting it to be messy. But that ain't going to be for everybody, okay? So, quick wellness check for today. Check on my peoples. Make sure y'all doing all right. Fellas, you all right? Ladies? Okay, we're going to see. We is going to see, baby. Shout out to my spirit team because they always got my back. Happy holidays, YouTube. Oh, thank you, not your average teen. I appreciate you so much for tapping in with me. Also, somebody else on my TikTok, I forget who it was that's been put. Yeah, Majestic Earth Angel. Thank you. Thank you so much for the things that you said in the chat so far. I appreciate you so much. Hi, Evan. Thank you. Shout out to my spirit team because they always got my back. Spirit, we just going to do a wellness check for the collective, okay, before they head to dinner. Okay, before they head to family gatherings, before they have to start dealing with people's drunk and high bullshit. All right, what does the collective need to hear and know at this time, honey? Because some of y'all just going to be going to grab your plate and then you can go right on back home because you don't feel like dealing with no bullshit. Okay, me personally, I'm the type that likes to leave before people get drunk. I can be there in the very beginning of people drinking. I'll take a couple shots, but like when that liquor gets to setting in, it's time for me to go. All right, I'm about to pull a reason out of my hat for the reason why I gotta leave. Thank you, Evan, for a reason why I gotta leave. Because once people start getting drunk, I don't be wanting to deal with that shit. You know when it's time to go home. Okay, that's for somebody. Know when it's time to go home. Y'all remember that part in the movie The Color Purple where not Miss Celie, I forget what the Oprah Winfrey played this character where they was at the nightclub and the one little light-skinned girl said to Oprah Winfrey, she said, "You ain't nothing but a heifer. Ha ha ha." And then that old fist clenched up. Y'all remember that part for those 10:10 on the clock. You could be seeing that synchronicity. 10:10 on the clock and that fist had clenched up like this. Okay, and that man that was sitting on the piano, he was like, "Oh, time to go." All right, he hurry up, yeah, okay, remember that part, glitter? Okay, that's what I'm telling y'all. Know when it is time to leave. Okay? All right, no matter how fucked up you get. I hope you get as fucked up as you want to be, but don't get so fucked up that you dead in your intuition. All right? Know when it is time to get up and leave. Know when it's time to speak. Know when it's time to not speak. Okay? If you are an overly emotional person, you probably shouldn't be drinking. All right, go get your plate and leave. Okay, hug everybody, say happy holiday, and get the hell up out of there. All right. Know when it's time to go. Give me some cards here, Spirit. What does the collective need to hear and know for wellness check-in today? Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Some of y'all are working towards some sort of goal. The new moon in Capricorn is in a few days. I mean, not a few days, but a couple weeks. When is this new moon in Capricorn? Hold on. That's so funny that this will be coming up. And now, it's funny, too, because I'm talking about knowing when it's time to go, okay? And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that some of y'all got stuff that y'all working on, things that y'all trying to bring into, you're trying to manifest. Don't let today stop you from getting there, okay? Don't let today cause some sort of blockage. New moon in, this could be pertaining to your job. Or some sort of way that you like to be seen, okay? Let go of the ego, all right? Your midhaven placement is significant. Not everybody knows what their midhaven is, okay? But it's the 10th house, okay? The only way to access the information in your 10th house is to know the time that you were born. If you don't know the time that you were born, it's okay, all right? You could have Capricorn somewhere in your chart, all right? But this is talking about something, I feel like something that you worked very hard for. Don't let it go. The new moon in Capricorn will be December 30th. Damn. Okay, so New Year's Eve could be. You know, I've been picking up on New Year's Eve a lot, actually. Why is New Year's Eve coming up on a Thanksgiving reading? It's very interesting to me. So it's something about the choices that you're making right now could affect something in the very, very near future. Hey, Rodney, I appreciate you for coming in. Every time you make a comment, you push me out further to be seen. So I appreciate you. Doesn't really matter what you're coming in here to say. I'm just thankful that you're watching because that actually counts. So I appreciate you so much, Rodney, for being a part of Derby City Tarot Live. All right, so New Year's Eve is significant. Bottom of the deck here is time to release negativity. I done told you. I done told you. I done told you. That's why I'm telling you. From the very beginning, I've been getting this energy of knowing when to go. Knowing when it's time to go. Hey, Naomi or Noemi. Noemi LeBron. Hey, no. Okay, Noemi. I like that name, Noemi. Okay. It's time to release negativity. It's time to, and that's what I'm saying. Like at the very beginning of this reading, I kept saying, know when it's time to go. Okay. Don't stand around. I'm like, when I was younger, okay, I'm 43, but when I was younger, I used to have this pet peeve about not being the first at the club and not being the last to leave the club. Okay. Because it's nobody there at the beginning, and you can't make your grand entrance if you're the first person there. Okay, everybody can't see you if you're the first person there, and then everybody fights at the end. So don't wait till the family get drunk. Know when to push back from the table. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Okay, know when to leave the table. I don't know. There's like a glutton. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm feeling like a gluttonous spirit. A gluttonous energy. There's somebody here that's going to be there's somebody in the family that needs attention a lot. Okay, I don't know what that's about. I don't know who that's for neither. I don't even know where that came from, but that's just what I heard. Something about somebody needs a lot of attention. I don't know who that is. Could be a Scorpio or a Capricorn. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, it's something here. And believe in the impossible. There's something here about, oh no, some of y'all, look, Capricorn is here again, full moon in Capricorn. What is this about? It's something about something this week. I feel like all this time with like friends and family is getting ready to reveal something to you. And I just feel like don't fuck it up. It's something about don't fuck it up. Yeah, that's that Scorpio energy. RuPaul always says, and don't fuck it up. RuPaul is a Scorpio. I know that sounds weird to y'all, but it makes a lot of sense to me. So this could be you feeling the need, you needing to release the need to like prove or say or do something. Let your work speak for itself. You don't got to go into the family and talk about your new house, your new car, your new job, your new clothes, your new girlfriend, your new boyfriend, your new baby. Let your work speak for itself. You don't actually have to gloat. I don't know where that's coming from either. Okay, refrain from gloating. Refrain from putting yourself on a pedestal. Some of y'all do this without realizing it. Okay? Some of y'all just happy. And really, like seriously, some of y'all have been struggling for a long time and you finally got to where you wanted to be. And maybe you want to go and say, look what I've done. I raised my credit score, or I've done this and I've done that. And I don't know that it will be received in the way that you want it to be. So just let your work show for itself. Okay? You don't have to even speak on it, because I kind of feel like there are going to be people who take this the wrong way. There's especially somebody who likes a lot of attention. Like I said, they could be a Scorpio or a Capricorn, or it's highly aspected in this person's chart. All right, but I feel like you are a hard worker. Your work speaks for itself. You don't even have to speak about it, so don't. It can rub people the wrong way. Do I want to pull more cards for this? I had another set of cards that I was going to use, but like now that I'm in the reading, I don't know if I want to use these love cards. It's family day. It's turkey day. Don't nobody want to talk about love. Love yourself. Yeah, no, not these. Let's pull some more of these cards though. Hold on. What else for your hard work is paying off? Nothing will come of this situation. This is the reason why you need to keep your mouth closed about anything that you got going on, whether it's good or bad. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Pretty Black. Hey, girl, I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, Garfield Phillips, appreciate you for coming in. Jet Mind. I'm from Texas, but I live in Kentucky. All right. And I'm trying to get the hell up out of here. So if anybody would like to donate to the cause. Trying to get the hell out of Kentucky, child. I'm trying to tell you. So it says nothing will come of this situation. I feel like this has a lot to do with the fact that you don't have to prove anything. It's something here about not having to prove something. Collective, I don't know if this is you or if this is somebody that's going to be there. All I know is that Capricorn and Scorpio is highly aspected for this reading. Okay, that is the 8th house and the 10th house. It's something to do with money. Good morning. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, PM Free Verse. I appreciate you. Hey, Raven. You know what's so funny? I'm so crazy that I got so many people in the chat because I was thinking that y'all was getting ready to be too busy for me. And look at y'all all up in the spot. Okay. I ain't mad. I feel like somebody here is doing really, really well, and I feel like you really want to talk about it, and I feel like when you talk about it, it's not going to be received well. That really pisses me off, because some of y'all, thank you, Pretty Black, because some of y'all really have been working your fucking asses off. You've been busting your ass, probably even for Thanksgiving, to even put a Thanksgiving function together, and it's like you can't even express it. That's what it feels like. It feels like that if you express how you feel about something, that it's going to be received the wrong way. I don't know how else to say that. Thank you, Valerie. Or I don't know who Chloe is, but hey. Okay, so Raven Risby says, I'm a Scorpio with issues with the Capricorn. Yes, something very significant about Scorpio and Capricorn here. Definitely the 8th house and the 10th house. Oh, Lord. Majestic Earth Angel says, from TikTok says, yes, my sister will probably gloat how she got my dad's sizable inheritance, and she's a Capricorn. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Like I said, I don't know if this is you or if this is someone else that's going to be at the family function. But it's someone here that likes or needs a lot of attention. Someone here wants to talk about what they've accomplished, or somebody will talk about what they will accomplish or what they have accomplished. However, I do not feel like it is going to be received well, whether this is you or whether this is other people at the function. Okay, I haven't gotten any energy about Libra yet, Noemi. It hasn't come out yet, just Scorpio and Capricorn. So if you are aware of a Libra, okay, maybe you need to do like a birth chart on them, a birth chart calculator. You don't need to know a lot of information. All you need to know is the person's birthday, where they were born. You don't even need to know the time, okay? But whoever I'm speaking about has Capricorn or Scorpio in their chart. This could be you. This could be the other person. Okay, Scorpio and Capricorn are highly aspected. And then it says, still at the bottom of the deck, is it's time to relieve negativity, even though I've shuffled and pulled another card. Nothing will come of this situation. So I feel like if you want to gloat, or if this person wants to gloat, it's not going to be received well. This person probably might end up being mad or upset. That's why I'm telling you, collective, if it's you that has accomplished a lot of things, don't talk about it tonight. Do not talk about your accomplishments. Leave it. Keep it to yourself. And I know. It's sad that we live in a time where we can't talk about our accomplishments, but tonight it will be received the wrong way. Okay, how pretty your baby is, or how nice of the clothes your baby got on, or who is the family's favorite, who made the bed. Just leave it alone. Okay, smile, stay emotionally stable, and just kind of let it roll. Okay, because I don't know. I feel like it's people going to be in their emotions. We're still in Mercury retrograde. So emotions are still running high. All right. Be careful of your travel plans as well. What else is going on here, Spirit? Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. That's where we're at right now. Holy shit. The new moon in Sagittarius was a week ago. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, this reading is I'm getting chills, y'all, a little bit. I don't know. Even though I do tarot, sometimes I'm still shook when the energy I feel actually comes out in the cards. It still kind of shakes me a little bit, makes me a little bit nervous. I ain't even gonna lie, like there's this feeling of anxiousness that's come over me, like I feel something in the pit of my stomach. Hey, Star, thank you. Welcome. All right. Peachy Sunshine said, will this be posted to watch? Yes. All of my lives are posted. 12/21/92. I see that all the time, Randy. I see 12/21 all the time. I associate that with a Gemini for some reason, though. But anyway, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Sagittarius and Gemini are sister signs. Your opposite sign is Gemini. But I always associate 12/21 with Gemini for some reason. Anyway, back to what Peachy was saying, Peachy Sunshine from my YouTube channel. Yes. Okay, but for whatever, you will have to go tap on the live tab. Okay, you won't be able to go to where like my videos and my shorts are. Okay, you have to tap on the live tab. Usually it takes about 12 hours for them to post. Okay, so this probably won't even be available until probably about like 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. All right, but it will be there. Okay, yeah, no problem, Peachy Sunshine. All right, so luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. This is the now time. That's our confirmation right there. We are currently under the new moon in Sagittarius. Mercury retrograde is also in Sagittarius. This is current energy. This is tonight. Yeah, okay. Majestic Earth Angel says she's a Gemini North Node and a Sag Moon. It also means that you're a Gemini South Node. I mean, a Sag South Node. All right, Majestic Earth Angel. Sag Moon and Sag South Node. Okay, what I want to explain to y'all about North and South nodes. North node, when you listen to a reading involving your North node, that reading should tell you somewhat about the future, where you should be going in the future. But if you really want to do your shadow work, okay, and eliminate the things that could be wrong, What you really want to watch for is your south node. Your south node will tell you what you need to be moving away from. Okay, what you need to be leaving behind. All right, so Gemini North Node is a Sagittarius South Node. All right, what you need to be moving around, moving away from, that information is found in the sign of whatever your South Node is. All right. So like, I'm like me, for example, I'm a Pisces, right? But my North Node is in Cancer. My South Node is in Capricorn. That's why this reading resonates, because Capricorn is my South Node. It talks about things that I need to be walking away from. And that's weird. It's weird because that's kind of how I started off the reading. I started off the reading talking about learning when to walk away, learning when to push away from the table, learning when enough is enough. Okay, Evan says Capricorn is his South Node. Okay, good. So Cancer is your North Node. All right. A lot of y'all don't know that. I realize there's a lot of people who are misinformed about how tarot works. A lot of people don't realize that the houses make the difference and that your sun sign really ain't shit. The sign that you're actually born under doesn't really tell you much of anything. Okay, it's all the other signs in your chart. Most of y'all need y'all's moon. Okay, the moon sign is really important as it talks about your shadow self, the side of you that you don't like to show or that you don't even know about that exists. Okay, so your moon signs will also be significant, whatever that is. Okay, Aquarius is, if you have an Aquarius North Node, the sister sign to Aquarius is Leo. Okay, so you'll either have a Leo North Node, Aquarius South Node, or an Aquarius South North Node and a Leo South Node, or however, vice versa, however I said that. I think I got mixed up right there, but yeah. But that's just the North and the South Node. You need to know your birth charts, especially if you listen to a tarot reader like me, because 888, I'm seeing here in the top corner from my TikTokers, you could be seeing 888. Yeah, you're welcome, Evan. In order, you will never ever understand tarot if you do not know the signs that are in your birth chart. You'll be one of these people who like to pop up in the chat and say, this is a bunch of bullshit. Nobody knows the future. You know, you'll be one of these weirdos who also don't understand tarot. And so they work against it because they don't really know how it works. And not every tarot reader is the same. Let me make that clear. Okay, not every tarot reader is into astrology. Okay, I love astrology. So part of what I do is astrology. I don't just read on the signs at all. You can't really read on the signs without, I mean, you can. Tarot has its own glossary, its own index, but knowledge of astrology is very important. Okay. So for those of you, while I got y'all all in here just listening at the moment, let me tell y'all how to do your birth chart, okay? Because it can be done in less than 5 minutes. All right, go to Google and Google birth chart calculator. Birth chart calculator. All right. Usually it's about 3 questions. It'll ask you your name, or 4 questions. It'll ask your name, your sex, which it doesn't matter what your sex is, okay? But your name, your sex. It'll ask you for your birth date and your birth location. You do not have to know the time. Okay, if you don't know the time that you were born, it's no big deal, but it is helpful. Okay, it is helpful to know the time that you were born. But for those of you who don't know, just those 4 questions, that's it. It will list to you all the signs that are in your birth chart, all the celestial bodies, meaning the planets and the constellations, where they were on the day that you were born. All right, you will start watching tarot readings. It's specifically for me, not for everybody. You will start watching tarot readings based on the signs that are in your birth chart. Okay, if you'll have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, you can have anything in your birth chart. Okay, you could also have signs that that show up multiple. You have multiple placements. Like me, I have 3 Sagittarius placements in my birth chart. All right, so you want to watch tarot readings based on your birth chart. Now, if you have the time of birth, your time of birth, then what you can do, it'll give you more information as far as like the houses. Okay, this information I keep in the house, so you'll learn about the houses and you will watch tarot readings according to your houses or according to your birth chart. All right, that is how you watch tarot readings. I hope that answered your question, Nanyan R5X from YouTube. All right. I don't want to get too far off subject because I don't want to keep y'all here too long. But I also understand how important it is for you to know how to watch tarot readings. Okay. Use your birth chart. Because if you are an Aries, watching an Aries reading probably ain't going to tell you shit. Especially if you want to know about love. Okay. Your love life. Okay. Your love life is not going to show up in your sun sign. It will show up in your Venus placement. Uh-oh. 25 on the timer. 525. Somebody didn't know that. Okay, you want to know about your love life? You need to know what your Venus placement is. Your Venus placement will not only tell you about your love life, but it will tell you about how you love. How you love. It's very important. So if you have a Gemini Venus placement, that's what you go watch. You don't go watch Aries because you're an Aries. Okay, that's why so many people be pissed off about tarot. Because they want to know about their love life. And if you're a Sagittarius and you only watch Sagittarius readings, you ain't never going to hear nothing about your love life. Never. Okay, so Majestic Earth Angel says her Venus is in Virgo. All right, so when you want to know things about your love life, you will watch Virgo readings. All right, so I hope that makes sense for everyone. All right, I'm going to go ahead and push forward here. But hopefully that helps. You can take a break if you need to switch over to Google so that you can do your birth chart real quick and then come back into the chat. Like I said, this reading will be available on my YouTube channel within 12 hours after I end it. All right? Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, Majestic Earth Angel. They don't. But yeah, Venus is our love planet. Okay? Now, for others of you, money, like say for instance you want to know about money, this is going to be pertaining to your houses, because your houses and your planetary placements are two different things. Okay, money is going to be Taurus, is going to be sometimes Scorpio. Taurus and Scorpio is where you look for money. All right, but if you don't know your placements, you won't even know how you show up in a reading. Okay, I could be talking about Sagittarius and you'll be like, I'm not no Sagittarius, but you'll have 3 Sagittarius placements in your chart. So don't disregard it if you have multiple placements. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can actually show up. Sometimes, like in readings, I will show up as a Cancer. I will show up as an Aquarius. I will show up as a Sagittarius. And I will show up as a Libra. I won't always show up as a Pisces in readings, because I have other strong placements in my chart. I have 3 placements of Libra. 3 placements of Sagittarius. I'm more of a Sagittarius and a Libra than I am a sun sign that I was born under, which is Pisces. So Sagittarius and Libra readings always resonate with me. Yeah, Majestic Earth Angel. So yeah, I just want to let y'all know that, okay? So that you understand watching tarot readings, because the truth of the matter is that you're not listening to me because I'm a psychic. You're listening to me because you don't know that you are also a psychic. You are also your own oracle. Too many of us are looking for answers outside of ourselves when the answers are actually within ourselves. We have the answers. You have the answers to your love life. You have the answers to your money. The reason why you can't figure it out is because you have some sort of spiritual block. Something that is preventing you from being the psychic to yourself. Hey, Not Your Average Team, thank you for coming back. It's you blocking yourself. My job is as a reader is to open you up to your own gifts. I'm not no fucking psychic. I might say some shit that you be like, damn, I don't know how she do that. And maybe that is psychic. Or maybe me and you are just vibrating at the same frequency. Okay, and so we both can tap into the same information. You are your own psychic. It is not me. I'm here to give you the tools to the game. It's what you do with it is up to you. You can be your own oracle, your own psychic, honey. I'm just here to help you become that. And then I'm out of here. Which house's money is Taurus? Taurus and Scorpio. Well, Scorpio is more so about other people's money. So if you're wanting to know information about taking out loans, joint resources, assets, passive income, inheritance, generational wealth, that's going to be Scorpio. All right. But if it's your money and not other people's money, if it's your money, your creature comforts, your possessions, your material resources, your work ethics, your luxuries, your physical environment, that's going to be the second house. The second house belongs to Taurus. Everyone has a second house. No problem, Glitter Cat. That's what I'm here for, again. Okay, your 10th house is in Scorpio. Okay, good. Okay, good. We got some Scorpio in this reading, actually. Scorpio and not Gemini. Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Oh, wait a minute. That's balance. Capricorn is a cardinal sign. Scorpio is a fixed sign. Sagittarius is a mutable sign. That's all three modalities. Ooh. Ooh. That's very interesting. I don't know that I've gotten that in a reading before. Don't let your pride get in the way, Leo. Somebody said something about Leo. I think it was from my YouTube. Don't let your pride get in the way. Collective, this is what I'm really picking up on, okay? For your wellness check. There could be something that you really want to announce. Either you or someone that wants to announce something. This could be something that you or someone has worked very hard for, okay? And you're excited and you're happy and you can't wait to tell the news. But I'm telling you, the energy may not be received well. People could see it as being gloating or bragging or something like that. I don't feel like today is today to make whatever announcement that you plan on making. Okay? Thank you, Pretty Black. Yeah, I do teach because I know what it's like to be on the other side. The person, I'm telling you, I've been scammed by tarot readers. Scammed like a motherfucker. That's why I be trying to come up with ways where you don't have to pay for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless you really do need a deep reading. You know what I'm saying? Most of this work you can do yourself, but I understand everybody can't do that. And that's what I'm here for. But it's like, the more you can do on your own, the better. Okay? That way, you can't blame someone else for the reason why you went left or you went right. You should have this knowledge for yourself. And it's easily accessible in a less than 3-minute questionnaire. You can learn a whole lot about yourself and about your place in life and about what it is that you're supposed to be doing while you're here. And I can tell a lot of y'all, it don't mean getting married and having kids with a white picket fence. That's not what everybody's here to do. Let's see. It says, revealing the sins of the world is everyone's responsibility to carry through the blood of Christ, not his enemies. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Eric, for your comment. Child, these Jesus people be getting on my damn nerves, child. They always coming in talking about Jesus. This whole world is going to hell. It's burning up in flames. You don't have to do much. You can get up and walk outside your door and see that this world is going to shit. I don't know what the hell is taking Jesus so long, or Allah, or whoever the fuck else y'all think is out there, so long to come in and save us. But I can guarantee you, who is this? Who was that? Eric. Okay, 333 on the timer. I can guarantee you that anybody that allows this shit to go on for this long is a problem. 1212 up at the top corner of my TikTok. Okay, I'm a Muslim myself, okay? So when you come up in here with the Jesus shit, that don't really bother me. That don't even move me because I'm a Muslim. But I'm only a Muslim to a certain extent because me personally, I believe that religion is just a guidebook. It isn't meant to be taken verbatim. Whether it's the Quran, whether it's the Holy Bible, or any of the Abrahamic texts. Okay, this also includes what the Torah or whatever they call the Jews call it. All of this stems from Abraham. Okay, Abraham gave out one speech, I guess, and they took it and split it into 3. That's how you got the Jews. That's how you got the Muslims. That's how you got the Christians and the Catholics and shit. And don't nobody know the truth. Everybody was there and still don't nobody know what the hell is going on. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. But what I am saying, if you have religion in your life, great. If it helps you become a better person, good. Do I think that you should follow everything for every line verbatim? No. No. Do I feel like you got to pray 5 times a day? No. If you want to, that's fine, but you don't have to. Okay, but I mean, I'm just saying, though, they keep talking about Jesus this and Jesus that. Where the fuck is he at? Where the fuck is he at? You got all these kids being shipped overseas to be sex slaves. This has been going on nonstop for centuries. Where the fuck is Jesus at? Where the fuck is your Jesus at, bro? I'm just out. Eric, can you explain to me that? Okay, you can come in here and you can quote Bible scriptures. Tell me the reason why all this shit is still going on. I don't think he can do that because, see, Eric on YouTube, he likes to use Jesus as a weapon. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He likes to use Jesus as a weapon. Jesus said this, but you don't got no fucking solution as to what's going on in the world, as to what people are dealing with, why people are depressed, why women don't want to be with men no more. What you gonna say? Oh, well, this is the end times. It's been the end times for over 400 years. It's been the last days. It's the last day every day. Because tomorrow's not promised to no damn body. We're living in the last days, yeah. Because you're not getting this day back. That's what I'm saying. Now Eric done left the chat. He done came in here spreading the good news about Jesus. But it ain't helping no damn body. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Luck is on your side, but it says, don't let your pride get in the way. Be bold and make the first move. Expect powerful change. And I feel like when it says be bold and make the first move, it means keeping your mouth shut for Thanksgiving. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your comments to yourself. Don't tell nobody what you're doing, what you're going, where you're going, how you're growing, because I don't believe that it's going to be received well. Okay, now for some of you, you're not the type of person to say this shit anyway. You're not the type of person to put your business out there to family anyway. So for those that are already automatically like that, there's going to be somebody probably at the function who's going to be gloating and bragging about what they got. They probably are genuinely happy about it, but I don't believe that it will be received well. All right, let's move into the next part of the reading. Honey, I don't want to hear shit about Jesus until the motherfucker come and fix this shit. Other than that, don't come up in here talking about him. Okay, Allah either. I'm a Muslim. I don't want to hear it. If the God ain't fixing shit, he cannot be brought up in here. He or she. If they're not fixing nothing, we're not talking about them. I hope I'm clear on that. Let's see, what do I want to move in next? Keep talking about somebody that ain't fixing shit. Ain't nobody fixing nothing. We all out here hungry. Some of us barely made it to Thanksgiving. Some of us barely made it here. A couple weeks ago, some of y'all didn't even know if you was going to even be able to do Thanksgiving. Some of y'all didn't even know if you was going to be able to cook, clean. Some of y'all didn't know if you was going to be able to be off today or what the fuck. Want to come in here talking about God and Jesus and all of that bullshit. Don't nobody want to hear that bullshit because it's not fixing nothing. We've been hearing something about Jesus for 400 years and it ain't helped nobody. Nobody. It didn't get the slaves out of slavery. It didn't get the Indians back their land. All this, Allah this and Allah that, but every Muslim country is struggling financially. Come up in here talking about no Jesus and no Allah, no nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about that shit, bro. Because it's not helping nobody. If you're looking for a savior, you don't have to look no further than your mirror. That is who is going to save you. Look in the mirror. Do we all need to pause and go look at the mirror? You looking for a savior? Get your ass up and go look in the mirror. Because that's the only person that's getting ready to come save your ass. Because Jesus and Allah seem to be taking a sweet ass time. Nikki Gates says, can we see you? No. I'm not here for that. You here to look at these cards, babe. You're here to look at these cards. That's it. I'm not a person that's craving attention. I don't seek attention. I'm not an attention seeker. I do not care about the camera being on me. And I do not care if you need to look at me in order to believe anything that I'm saying. If you feel some kind of way, move on to the next live, babe. Okay? I ain't trying to be in front of the camera. I don't want to be in front of the camera. I don't need nobody's approval to do this. I show my face at my real jobs. At my real jobs. The ones I do outside of this. Like the one I got to be at 2 o'clock. They get to see my face. Okay? They get to see my face at my real job. Okay? This shit right here is a hobby. Show you shit. Show you these cards. And whether you believe them or not, whether it resonates or not, that's neither here nor there, babe. You know? These tarot readers nowadays, all they do is put on a whole bunch of damn makeup and sit there with their titties hanging out, talking about divine feminine and divine masculine. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. None of that. I'm very, very modest. I said I was a Muslim. I done told you. I'm modest. Nikki Gay says, no need to be rude. You sound like you have hate and sadness built up inside you. Nikki, you might be right. I am a work in progress, girl. I am. I am a work in progress. That's right. Everything about me is raw and uncut because that's the way I was raised. Okay, I wasn't raised with no silver spoon, and I wasn't raised to spare your feelings. Nobody spared mine. I'm not going to spare yours. I'm going to come here and I'm going to keep it hard and street and hardcore. It's hardcore in this motherfucker. And if you don't like it, then go find you a love and light reader. Go find you a reader who's sweet. They exist. Matter of fact, I listened to one. His name is Through Lynn's Eyes. Through Lynn's Eyes on YouTube. Okay, go check him out. He's one of my favorite tarot readers. He isn't astrology based. He's more tarot based. But I just love him because he's sweet. I'm not sweet, girl. I ain't sweet. I'm raw and uncut. Raw and uncut. And I ain't trying to sell you nothing, so I don't got to be nice. I ain't got to be nice because I ain't trying to sell you shit. It's 100,000 tarot readers. Go find one that's nice. What's this about, Spirit? Somebody wants to be coddled and cuddled all the time. That's the problem. Into you, good chemistry, great vibes, positive. This could be you. Someone could be into you because you got good chemistry, great vibes, and you're considered to be very positive. For some of you, you are the positive force in your family. Speaking of, where Nikki went? Or Sarah, what was her name? I forgot what her name was that quick. 311 on the timer. But anyway, this could be how someone feels about you, collective. You could be the life of the party. Good chemistry, great vibes, positive. People want to be close to you. That could also be what's going on tonight, too. All the more reason why you need to know. If you are the life of the party, you're going to need to know when it's time to leave. When it's time to speak. When it's time to not speak. Things like that. I'm also getting rich auntie, rich uncle vibes out of this as well. Okay, some of you could even be a little bit of a comedian, or people in the family think that you're funny. Or you just got good vibes to the point that people are attracted to you. They want to be around you. You could be the positive force here. Okay, what's into you? Women 05 from YouTube says, I don't want to be close to them. Ain't that how it is? I don't really like being around too many people neither, for real. I get real bad social anxiety, real bad. And people always think I'm a people person, but I'm really not. I'm actually mean, just like Christy or whoever she said. 424 on the timer, whoever she said, I really ain't a people person like that. I don't like people, for real, because I feel like people are rotten. People have been nasty to me over the years, so I have strict boundaries, very strict. I practically live in isolation. I go to work and that's it. Thief. Oh, what I'm saying? I picked this up in another reading. I think another live reading. Okay, where if you're the person that's hosting Thanksgiving, be careful. Make sure your unmentionables ain't sitting out. Okay, if you're gonna be having like family get-togethers or friends. I'm hearing something about a friendsgiving could also be significant. Be careful. Just be careful. I also feel like this is giving it's giving demonic, but it's also giving energy thief, an energy vampire. People want to be close to you because they want to steal. Y'all see that into you with thief? Be careful. These are energy thieves. That's why I'm saying somebody in here is like the rich auntie or the rich uncle, or you the one that's got it together, or it's something about the person in the family that has it together. Okay, for some of you, this might not necessarily be you, but this could be someone that you actually might need to protect. Okay, for some of you, this is the granny, this is the mama, this is the baby. Okay, you might be the person that needs to step in, and I'm not gonna say step in and take over, but kind of like watch over this person. Okay, pay close attention. I don't know why I'm hearing a grandmother though. Could be significant, but you could be the person that actually needs to pay attention to whoever this good chemistry energy is. Okay, either this good chemistry is you, or this is someone that you need to protect. Possibly the person that's hosting. It's something about the host. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Greg Maxwell says, boundaries are too strict to embrace the occult and divination and tarot card reading, which is evil. Well, I guess I'm an evil bitch. So you might want to find something else to do before I spread this evil onto your crazy ass. All right, get away quick. If I do something to you. I'm just saying, though. They talk about tarot is evil. If I'm so evil, you must not be too scared. You ain't too scared of an evil motherfucker, apparently. Okay. Somebody asked me what these books are. I'll show you. Magic Secrets of the Major Arcana. This particular book is about the sun card in the tarot, Leo. Damn, there's something about a Leo. I keep picking Leo shit. Leo could also be significant here. I've got a dictionary of demons up here. I've got tarot books. I've got astrology books. I've got witch books. I got all the things that make me evil. Okay? My evil ass is abundant. I don't worry about too much of anything. All right? So y'all might want to figure out what evil really is, because I can guarantee you this ain't what evil should be looking like, because I'm highly blessed and highly favored. What else is going on here? Highly blessed and highly favored, I'm trying to tell you. Ecstasy and fake flexing. Oh, Lord, y'all. I don't know why I'm getting this. I'm getting something about, there could be someone here that acts like they got it, but secretly they might be asking your granny or your mama or somebody for money. Somebody here pretends like they really got it together, but they need help. That's what I'm saying. There's something here about you needing to protect, or you are the person that needs to. Maybe you need to protect yourself. Why do I feel like there's somebody problematic here? Fake flexing and ecstasy. A drug addict? Somebody here could be a drug addict. What is this? I'm going to have to pull out another deck, because the Derby City Oracle is going to always tell the tea. Rejection. Oh, see what I'm saying? Abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm... Oh, okay. So the person that actually might be coming into the family gathering, Okay, if this is not you, I'm starting to feel like this is not you, collective. Okay, unless you are the host. If you are the host, then there's something about you needing boundaries, something about protecting yourself. Okay, but if you're going to the home of the host, it might be necessary that you protect the host. Okay, something significant about an older woman is significant. Okay, this could be a granny, an auntie, or something like that. But you might need to just, I'm not saying jump up and be, Captain Save-A-Ho or be Superman, but I'm just saying kind of watch. Okay, there could be somebody that kind of comes into the event. They could be dressed to the nines and the tens. Okay, but they broke and they're dealing with something. And they're trying to pretend like they're not. They could be trying to borrow money or figure out how to steal energy. I don't know why I feel like it's money though. But this could be energy thieving. And there's something here about people that stay in too late. Okay, if you got a grandma or a mama that she can have other kids or grandkids, somebody here is going to be trying to stay late. Somebody here going to be trying to spend the night at granny house or at your house or at somebody's house. And this person, you're going to have to tell them they can't. You're going to have to reject this person, or you're going to have to help reject this person. It's something here about your intuition. Listen to your intuition tonight, y'all. But let's see here, because what I'm picking up on so many different storylines. And I don't know what is what. Because at first it felt like it's you, but I feel like this is somebody that has something to prove. Who is this? Why is Spirit saying cousin? Why am I hearing cousin? It's like somebody here has something to prove, but they really don't have it to prove. I don't understand this. Somebody wants to come in and look like they got it all together, and they not. And they don't. And I feel like this person is going to be confrontational. This is going to be the person that causes a problem. I also feel like, collective, you already know what to do. Keep your business to yourself. Don't tell too much of your business. Don't talk too much about what you got going on. Because I keep hearing that it's not going to be received the way that you think. I also feel like there's somebody here that could be in a drug program or recovering alcoholic or drug addict. They're going to be coming in the door. They might even look good, but it's going to be something off about this person. You're going to see it, collective, because you're psychic. You're going to know. Who is this? What is this? Into you and thief. Who is this? Justice will prevail in the reverse. Libra. For some of you, this is a distorted Libra that's getting ready to break up the party. And justice in the reverse is a thief, a manipulator, a liar. Somebody said something about a Libra earlier in the reading. I don't know if that person is still in here. Maybe she was saying that she was a Libra. But let's see. Greg Maxwell says, divine collective reading for you. John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him will not perish, but have an eternal life. Well, isn't that sweet, Greg Maxwell? Isn't that sweet? All right. Try telling that to these kids that's getting shipped over and fucking, what do you call them things? Shipped across the seas to be sex slave. You give that scripture to them. Because you ain't doing nothing here. You ain't helping out a single person in this life with that. All of us is getting ready for Thanksgiving, and that's it. If you want to give somebody that divine reading, go give it to them kids that's being shipped overseas that ain't nobody here to save. Matter of fact, how about there's people in my collective right now that have been sexually abused, assaulted, mistreated, beaten, abandoned, RAPED'd, MOLSETED'd. What's that scripture doing for them? Greg? Greg, are you so what's the word? Selfish. For sure. That all you can think about is that. He's blessing them kids. Okay. Greg Maxwell, okay, this nigga fucked up. He's just somebody that want to come in here and just fuck up some shit. You don't give a fuck about them kids being. You wanna be a good person in life. Go help out people at the homeless shelter. Go feed people today. You wanna show God's love. Get the fuck up off this tarot reading and go down there to your local homeless shelter and pass out food. You want to show God's love. You want to preach and tell people for God so love. You want to tell them John 3:16. Take your ass down there to the goddamn homeless shelter. Tell them how much Jesus loves them. Yeah. Instead, though, you weak. You weak. Instead, you weak. Instead, you'd rather do it from a computer screen. Thinking God gonna help you. He ain't gonna help you. That's why you on this computer screen. Anyway, what else where justice will prevail in the reverse? This is somebody here that has a criminal record. Whoever this thief is, that I feel like is mooching off of I don't know. For some of you, this could actually be you. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody that is in the justice system. I kind of really don't feel like what this is. I feel like this is something that's going to happen tonight. This is something that's going to happen tonight. I don't know why I keep picking up on that. What's justice will prevail in the reverse? This person has a criminal past. Parole. I can't make it up. Look, let me tell y'all something, okay? Eric, I hope you was watching, babe, okay? While you over there typing and shit, I want you to know that there's no way in hell that I could pull these cards on my own. Okay? That card says parole. It's backwards. Okay? For y'all, it's backwards. All right? But there's no way that I can pull that out of my ass. As much as I would like to, I can't. That's why the camera always faces the cards and not me. Because I want you to see that this ain't no fucking magic trick, bro. Like I said, somebody here got a record. And the cards is confirming that. So justice will prevail in the reverse and parole. That's what I'm saying. This could be the person that's trying to come in and act like everything is all good when everything ain't all good. And I'm also picking up on this person could be under the influence. What else for this into you and thief? Ain't no way I could just make these cards, just picking you out of this big ass deck, just pick out what card gonna show up. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. An air sign could be significant. Yeah, I said Libra. And now more confirmation. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is an air sign. Okay, either this mother figure or whoever the host is or whoever this person is that needs to be protected, either they're an air sign or this person is trying to steal from them is an air sign. You could be this air sign. You could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini that someone is trying to steal or take from. That's right, Greg. You're absolutely right. Greg Maxwell from my YouTube channel says, tarot card reader has a foul mouth, curses, and is bitter and you want advice from this deceiver? I guess. You in here. You've been in here for what, about 20 minutes making sure that people see me? I appreciate you, Greg. If you really wanted to hurt me, you would have just scrolled right past. But the fact that you sitting here in the chat, it's Chad. It's Chad. Now that you in the chat, you ain't doing nothing but pushing me out to make more motherfuckers come in here to listen to my bad, my foul mouth, my bitter attitude. He's actually, I know, Glitter Cat, that's what I'm saying. Glitter Cat from my TikTok says, people are so weird. Yeah, they think that what they're doing is going to somehow switch or, like, no, bro. You think you're going to turn people away from coming into the chat? You're not. You're actually, every comment that you make keeps me popular. So I'm going to continue to keep letting you spread the word of God. Because it looked like it might be helping me a little bit. I don't know. Might be helping. I don't know. What's into you with thief? Divine feminine. I told y'all that this was a woman. Didn't I tell y'all this is either a grandmother, a mother, or an auntie? You don't got to believe it. I don't give a fuck. They don't pay me to sit here at this table. I do this because I want to. My real job, I got to be there at 2 o'clock at my real job. At my second real job, I got to be there tomorrow for Black Friday. Then I DoorDash on the side just because sometimes I get bored. And then I also do tarot. I actually have 4 jobs. I'm a tarot reader. I don't make no money from this shit. I do this because, well, it's fun. All right? I DoorDash because I'm an American trying to make it. It's hard out here in these streets, I'm trying to tell you. And then I have 2 other jobs, both part-time. So I'm trying to make ends meet. I'm not here because I need your money. I got it. I got it. Greg Maxwell says that he is here to preach. And ain't nobody. Okay, so for my YouTube family, make a comment if you give a fuck about what Greg Maxwell is saying. Okay, because Greg Maxwell says that he's here to preach. Okay, so if you care about what Greg is saying, will you please let him know? Because he feels like he's righteous and he wants everybody to come to Jesus. Okay, so for all of y'all that do, okay, Greg Maxwell obviously has a channel on YouTube where he's probably preaching. Matter of fact, let's look. Let's see. Greg Maxwell. Let's see if he's on YouTube. Okay. Let's see if he's on YouTube, child. Let's see if he's got his own YouTube channel where he spreads the word of God. All right. God bless you, tarot card reader. I'm sure in Jesus Christ. No. Don't try to leave now. Don't try to leave now. Okay, Libby says Greg needs to find better things to preach about. I'm trying to tell you. As I want to see if he really truly is, okay, a follower of Jesus, then clearly Greg he's got to have a YouTube channel where he's spreading the word of God. He has to, because the people in the chat have to find you, Greg Maxwell, so that we can come and get saved. God damn it. I want to get saved. Where the fuck are you at, Mr. Maxwell? Let's see. Greg Maxwell. It ain't no Greg Maxwell. It ain't one. Oh, wait a minute. Who this? Greg Maxwell. Yeah, 1 subscriber. And it ain't talking about Jesus, that's for sure. Who else? Oh, it's a few Greg Maxwells, and ain't none of them got no subscribers, and ain't none of them talking about Jesus. It says, go to ministry to Muslims featuring Greg Maxwell. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I want to entertain Mr. Maxwell a little bit, y'all, because he's making my chat hot right now. So I want to give him the attention that he so desperately deserves, okay, or so desperately needs, that he had to come to my chat to get it. And I'm going to give you what you're looking for. It says ministry to Muslims. All right, let's see. Ministry to Muslims. And I'm going to show everybody your page, all right? Because I want people to go follow you if they believe in whatever it is that you believe in, all right? Ministry to Muslims by who? Greg Maxwell. Yeah, let's see, yeah, that ain't you. Yeah, none of these people are you, Greg. Where you at? Where you at, baby? Is you gonna tell us what's going on? Yeah, Greg ain't nowhere on the internet, y'all. You know, for a person that's doing so much for Jesus, I'm telling you, for a person that's doing so much for Jesus, where the fuck is your page at talking about it? Can you imagine being someone that is a soldier for Christ and you ain't even got a page dedicated to it? You don't love Jesus. See, I love tarot. That's why this whole space is dedicated to it. I've created a whole space dedicated to it. If you love God, if you love Jesus, you would have a whole space. He says he's on here, ministry to Muslim. But that's so crazy. He says ministry to Muslim, but you're talking about Jesus. I don't understand. Kim Meeks from YouTube says, you're being messy, Greg Maxwell. You don't come on someone's post into the things that you're doing that's not godly. Everyone have a spirit and everyone has a say over what they do. Thank you, Kim Meeks. I appreciate you coming in the chat and saying that. Because for some reason, religious people feel like they have to force God. Didn't God say something about it in the Bible? Hold on, let me try to remember how the shit went, bruh. Since this is turning into some sort of biblical confrontation. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Ain't that something that's said in the Bible? Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Ain't that somewhere in the Bible? Can somebody confirm that for me? Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Ain't that somewhere in the Bible? So that means that God is saying that I will personally deal with evildoers myself. You don't have to do shit, but mind your own fucking business is basically what he has said. But instead, you're taking vengeance into your own hands because you're an emotional mess, Greg. Mr. Maxwell, you're an emotional mess. 11:11 on the clock. So that's how I know what I'm saying is facts. 11:11 on the clock. Okay, you could definitely be seeing that synchronicity. Let me tell you something. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. That's what he said. That's what he told me. That's what I read. So why the fuck is you in the chat fighting a battle that is not yours? This battle is not mine. It is the Lord's. Ain't that what they said? So what the hell is Greg doing, y'all? Can y'all tell me, besides being a bigot, okay? And what is that the right word? Not bigot. Maybe it's a hypocrite. Maybe it's a hypocrite. 666 on the timer. Okay, you could be seeing 666. Okay, isn't that hypocritical that you're taking on the job that God? See, if God is all knowing, all doing, the most powerful, the fuck he needs your help for? Ain't you supposed to be somewhere reading the Bible, learning some shit, weirdo? Yeah, now he ain't in the chat no more, weird ass. People kill me with that, but dumb shit. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Hey, Ebony Eyes. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So get your raggedy ass out my chat. Let me deal with God when I cross over. Okay? Just like you got to wait on wealth and riches when you die. Come on, somebody. Just like you got to wait on wealth and riches to the day that you die. Ain't that what the Bible says? Didn't Jesus say he went somewhere to prepare a place for you? So for those of you that do have to wait until death to receive whatever your inheritance is, why the fuck are you here? You ain't got no, you just a weirdo. That's all it is. You just a weirdo. You just somebody that don't have no real life. You don't have no family. Okay, you don't have no real friends, Greg. That's why you got all this extra time to be sitting on the internet. You probably don't get no pussy neither. You know what I'm saying? I can guarantee you don't get no pussy, because a man that get pussy ain't got time for this nonsense. Okay, and a real man of God at this day and age will create his own platform, and he will be there preaching night and day. You don't get no pussy. You obviously ain't got no wife. And if you do got a wife, you don't like her. That's why you here sitting here with me. You know, that's why you sitting here with me. I know misery. You think I'm miserable because of the way that I speak to you. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm actually quite happy. What about this divine feminine? Geisha. Oh. What's divine feminine with geisha? Tales by moonlight. Oh, so this is magic. Sexual magic. This is sexual magic. Or this is... If this is not sexual magic, let me see. What's geisha with tales by moonlight? This is a hating ass hoe. What's geisha with tales by moonlight? Somebody is after the divine feminine. La vida loca and snitches get stitches. A Puerto Rican or someone of Latino descent could be significant. Or whatever this is Spanish magic. Santeria. To keep somebody silent. Ooh. This mother figure. So that they can keep stealing from this mother figure is what I'm getting. What is going on here? I done got so caught up talking about Greg's little ugly ass that I didn't... Coming in here. Don't nobody want to hear that bullshit, honey. La vida loca with snitches get stitches. This is Santeria. Y'all be very careful. Just be careful. I'm not really, I said something earlier about energy thieves. Okay, but this is something even more serious. I'm not saying I'm not saying that you have to have Spanish in your bloodline, or you don't have to be Latino. Okay, but definitely there could be an air sign feminine here. She could be of Spanish descent. Either you or something like that. Yeah, ebony eyes. Yeah, this is definitely Santeria magic. This is an energy thief. But why is this person trying to steal? I don't understand what this is. I don't understand why. You know what else I'm picking up? Collective, this could be you. You could be this divine feminine energy. You could definitely have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your birth chart somewhere. Okay, and someone here is trying to silence you, steal from you and silence you. I feel like this person has been caught before, like in the spiritual realm. Okay, someone here, because justice will prevail in the reverse and parole is here. This is either literally somebody with a criminal background, or this is a spiritual thief. And I feel like they've been caught in the spiritual realm stealing before, or doing this type of magic before. This is the reason why you don't need to be saying nothing about what you got going on in your life at these damn family functions and these friend functions. Do not tell people what you have going on in your life, because these people just want to be around you so that they can take from you. I feel like I'm speaking to a woman. If you are a man, you could have Taurus or Libra in your chart. You could also have Aquarius or Gemini. Okay, but you could be someone that's very creative. Okay, these people want to eat off your plate. I would not be surprised if at the family function, people start kind of crowding around you, or looking at you when like something is said or when something is done. People could be looking at you to see what your reaction is going to be. This is very interesting. Yeah, Ebony Eyes says she had a dream about it. Wow. Somehow I got restricted on YouTube. I mean, on TikTok. Somebody probably got mad. Y'all be all right. Like I said, I ain't here for the money or the fame. Okay, I'm a long ways away from it. So it doesn't even matter. All right. This is for who it's supposed to be for. The right people is going to get the message. Sometimes I'll be doing tarot readings and I'll be like, damn, this is what's going on in my life. Was the reading just for me? Like, literally, like. And, hey, at the end of the day, if it only helps one person, that's fine. You know? Everything ain't about money or fame or, you know, this and that. That's why Greg Maxwell is in here. He is so concerned that I'm going to get rich, or that I'm going to make money off of this, that he's trying his best to keep people from listening, or to try to detour people from the chat, because he sees something in me that maybe I don't see. Because he's working desperately. I've got, 1,085 subscribers on YouTube compared to other tarot readers that might have hundreds of thousands of viewers. And I feel like Greg feels like eventually I'm going to get there, so he's doing whatever he can to make sure that I don't get there. I hope you know that making comments in the chat ain't the way to do that. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. What's ecstasy with fake flexing? Why is this card in here? Good hair. I don't like that card. What else? Nobody cares about good hair. What else? Somebody here could be considered very beautiful, very handsome. What's fake flexing and ecstasy? Thirsty in the reverse. The Matrix in the reverse. Uh-oh. I don't like that card neither. We're not talking about that today. I don't even feel it. What else is going on here, Spirit? What's the Matrix in the reverse with thirsty in the reverse? Somebody here is fake flexing. Like they got it, but they really don't have it. They could be pretending like they woke with the Matrix in the reverse. Like Greg acts like he's woke, but he's really actually someone that's trapped. When you can't think outside the Bible, that's actually a coffin, babe. That's a coffin. You need to think outside the box. If you're just stuck in religion, you're not a person that thinks well. You're not. It means that your brain is limited to just what was written in a book. And that you don't actually use your intuition or your discernment. That everything for you is decided by a book. That's a limited brain. What is this matrix in the reverse with thirsty in the reverse? Saturn, Capricorn. I keep talking about Capricorn. This is in the reverse. Lonely, depressed, stubborn, obstacles, stern, restrictive, cold, irresponsible, delays, calculating, selfish, solitary, and cruel. Somebody here don't got no job. Greg, do you got a job? Greg, do you got a real job? Because it's saying here you ain't got no job with Saturn in the reverse. I bet you got Capricorn in your chart. I'm almost willing to. Matter of fact, Greg, will you tell me what your birthday is? We're going to do a birth chart calculator on you. Will you mind us letting me use you as an example? Because I see that you're not going to leave, but I really feel like you could probably have Capricorn in your chart. Can you tell me your name and your birthday and where you were born so I can Google it on my birth chart calculator? I just want to see if you have Capricorn in your chart. I just need 3 things. Your birthday and where you were born. That's it. He probably gonna give me a fake ass birthday. I swear. As he know, I'm telling you, these Jesus people, they be scared. They really do. They be scared for real. And I understand it. I was scared at one time too. But look, I can guarantee you that Greg got Capricorn in his chart. Can guarantee it. Look, Greg ain't gonna do it. He said God did not write the Bible. He used holy apostles. Yeah, okay. The same people that are just like me, who had visions and dreams and everything else. They wrote a book and put all the books together. Are you gonna give me your name and your birth date and where you were born or not? Yeah, I know that's not his name, but I just want to see, because I know you got you might actually even be a Capricorn. You ain't got no damn job. Look at you. You fake flexing. Saturn in the reverse with the matrix in the reverse and thirsty in the reverse. You look like you acting like you're not thirsty, but you are. Look how hungry you are in my chat. I can guarantee you that Greg got Capricorn in his chart. 11:22 on the clock. Okay. What else for fake flexing and ecstasy? I bet Greg getting ready to get up off of here and go do that birth chart, and then he gonna subscribe because he gonna know I'm the truth. Bet he is. It says sipping my water, minding my biz. And the trade. Oh, and you on the down low? Y'all know what the trade is, child. Trade is on the down low. So this nigga like niggas too. You don't want to be in here and be honest about it. Thank you, Alejandro Perez. That's so funny that you came in here. I had just talked about something Spanish. La Vida Loca is out here. Pisces. Okay, so I've got Pisces out here too. La Vida Loca was a song by Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin is a Pisces, so Pisces energy. Yeah, Glitter Cat, the trade. So he on the down low too. That's what I'm saying, Greg Maxwell, you can't fake the energy. Because all you low vibrational people have the exact same signs in y'all's chart. Low vibrational people all have the same signs. I guarantee you that this nigga got either. Now Virgo is out here sipping my water, minding my biz. That's Virgo energy. That's Beyonce's words. Beyonce's also from Texas. Texas could also be significant to this reading. Okay, Virgo, Saturn is Capricorn. The state of Texas, for whoever this fake flexer is. Somebody here don't got no job. This is the reason why they trying to push up on whoever this divine feminine is. And I'm telling you, this person gonna pop up at the party. They're gonna pop up at the family function looking dripped. I'm telling you, this person gonna have all they gonna look good, but they're gonna be looking for a place to stay. And I said that earlier in this reading. So for those of you who have dealt with my bitter personality and my disgusting mouth, and you've gotten to this point, then you'll know. You're gonna know. You're gonna see it tonight. I'm telling you. Somebody here ain't got no damn job with Saturn in the reverse. They lonely and depressed like Greg's ass. And on the down low. A lot of times the people who quote the scripture the most usually are people that are gay. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm telling you, don't nobody know the Bible better than the devil. Ain't that what they say? He was a right hand man. I got Greg in here quoting scripture after scripture, child. What else for this fake flexing and ecstasy? Guarantee he got Virgo or Capricorn in his chart. Tales from the Crypt. I can't make it up. Okay, so this is what I'm getting, collective. Bottom of the deck, fated event in the reverse with Mars energy. This is a man. This is a man. So for my females, because we all know that Mars energy, if you want, ooh, not CPS is right up under that, and spiritual charlatan. Ah, spirit, spirit. Look at this. Spirit is really lynching. You know what a spiritual charlatan is? A spiritual charlatan is the person like Greg, okay, that gets on the internet and tells everybody how they'd have to conform to what God says. But the truth is they're not actually living the life. I know, Ebony Eyes Girl, if y'all go on my YouTube channel, y'all gonna see this fool girl. He is not leaving the chat. But he's a spiritual charlatan. I'm telling you, he's either a Virgo, a Capricorn, or or an Aries. He could also be a Capricorn rising, a Virgo rising. With this Mars energy, this is a man. And if you've been watching me, you know that Mars energy is the penis. Venus is the vagina. Mars is the penis. Yeah, let me see. He just said something. Him and another guy is in my chat having a go at it. Okay. But anyway, spiritual charlatan with CPS here. This man got baby mama problems. Greg, where your baby mama at? Where is the children of your mother? Because it look like them kids ain't with you. Them kids ain't with you. That's for sure. Or you can't have children. It's something like that. Someone here could not be able to bear children, or they don't. This is why they lonely, depressed, cold. A spiritual charlatan preaching about shit that they don't really believe in, but being very passionate about it. Somebody here is on the down low. Tales from the Crypt, they're haunted by the fact that they like men. That's what I'm saying, Greg. You can't fake the funk, and until you're willing to show us what your what signs is in your birth chart, I ain't got nothing else I ain't reading nothing else that you got to say. I guess the chat will have to deal with you. And I'm not going to delete or block you neither, because you're actually helping me. So I'm not going to do that neither. So I just feel like you definitely got one of these three signs in your chart. Aries, Capricorn, Virgo. I feel like you don't got no job and you got baby mama problems. But on the contrary, back to the reading, whoever this person is that's trying to siphon energy from a divine feminine energy, this is their background. This person could have been in and out of prison, or I feel like they done tried it one too many times and ain't nobody putting up with that shit no more. I also feel like that this person is a spiritual charlatan. This is the type of person that will come into the room and talk about how good God has been to them, but they really are the devil. Okay, they could quote scriptures like the devil does. Read them frontwards and backwards. Okay, but the truth is that when they go home at night, they're not actually living this life. They're not actually living the life that they're trying to put on other people. That's what a spiritual charlatan is. You have been exposed in my reading, babe. Fated event in the reverse means nothing good is headed your way. That's the reason why you in this chat talking your shit, Greg. Pretending like you love God so much, but you don't. I love tarot, and it's obvious. My entire presence on the internet involves tarot and astrology. People can look me up, and I'm there. Astrology and tarot. When people look you up, they don't see a damn thing about Jesus Christ. Let's get into the tarot. No problem, Ebony Eyes. You know, this is one of the things that I've learned about going live is it's very important for me as a person that goes live to not block people who come into the chat talking crazy. Those people, this is freedom of speech. You can come in here and say whatever the fuck you want to say. But what I will do as a reader is I will use your energy and I will expose you in this bitch. Don't you ever think that you can come to my chat and not get exposed, babe. I see you very clear, Mr. Greg. All right, very clear. Spirit, it reveals it, because one thing I understand about energy is that low vibrational people all operate the exact fucking same. They do. They absolutely do. And you definitely got these signs in your chart with your little download ads. Why don't you, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all for you to be like this. But you are. And so we're going to accept you because you are a brother. You are a brother, or maybe even our sister. I mean, I do got the trade here. So you do have sexual identity issues, Greg. You do have yes, Ebony Eyes, I do private readings, but Greg, you definitely have sexual identity issues. Okay, so you might actually be my sister. I don't know. I don't know if you're my brother or my sister. I'm going to try to respect you and call you my brother because your name is Greg. But you could be Georgiana or Gregiana. Tatiana. Okay, you could be any of those things. And it's all right if you're struggling with your sexuality. And I understand that the reason why you can't be yourself is because of your religious beliefs. I get it. It gets to the worst of it. I'm telling you, a lot of us that have struggled with our sexual identity, it usually has something to do with our faith, okay, in religion or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? And we have to learn how to release and let those things go. But I understand that you're not in a place, Greg, where you can release and let go of it, and that's fine. That's okay, you know. But this is the reason why you ain't getting no pussy, though, because you the trade. That's why you at home on the internet on Thanksgiving, starting trouble. You ain't got no job. Saturn in the reverse. If you do got a job, you ain't making no money. Something is coming. Sipping my water, minding my biz. That's Virgo energy with Tales from the Crib. Somebody here got a story that they don't want to get out. Ooh, Greg, maybe you didn't want the chat to know that this is what's really going on in your life. That you on here fake flexing as if you happy with your religion, but you're really not. You're not. You're scared. Hold on, let me pull some more cards. Hold on, I don't know if I want to let that go yet. Spirit didn't told me too much about Greg, honey. Let's look a little deeper. Because the energy that is within Greg, okay, this energy that is within Greg is also going to be present at tonight, okay, within whoever one of your family members is, or whoever this is that's getting ready to be showing up, acting like they got it together when really they're looking for a place to stay. They're going to have this same energy as Greg. Okay, they're going to definitely be a spiritual charlatan. They're going to come in. They're going to be looking good. They're going to be smelling good. They could possibly smell of alcohol. I'm hearing something about alcohol. Cologne covering up either a weed smell or alcohol smell, but definitely alcohol plays a part here. Okay, I feel like somebody here need a place to stay, though. Or they ain't got no money, or they trying to siphon energy or something like that. So let's keep looking into this energy of Greg, because I feel like this is going to be the energy that's going to be present tonight. Tell me more about fake flexing and ecstasy. Ooh, when the cards just come flying out, that means Spirit got a whole lot they want to say. Actor. Look at this. Look at this. Acting. I'm trying to tell you. It's not looking good for Greg, babe. I'm telling you, it's not looking good. You in the chat talking about Jesus, and really you just a hateful bitch. You a hateful bitch that don't get no pussy, and it don't look like you getting no dick neither. It don't, because you struggling with your sexual identity. Whoever this person is struggling with their sexual identity. What else is going on with fake flexing and ecstasy? Yeah, look at, he said Greg is going to seminary school. Now he went from... That's the thing, Greg. You can't pretend, bro. You can't. Bro, I wish for my TikTokers, okay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, DerbyCityTarot. Greg is on my YouTube. He been talking about he was ministry to Muslims and all of this old shit. He talked about Jesus first. Then it was ministry to Muslims. Now he's getting ready to go to seminary. Greg is not, he's a spiritual charlatan, just like I showed y'all in the card. The cards do not lie. Energy does not lie. It does not. You may be Greg Maxwell on the internet, but you might be You are obviously somebody else. Third party interference. And clown in the reverse. That's me. Where's third? That's me. Where's third party interference with clown? That's me. Jason, more Capricorn energy. This is a good, Jason is a good person. This used to be my best friend. Used to be my best friend, very hardworking. And that's so weird because Jason is actually a Capricorn. He's a Capricorn. He's born Martin Luther King Day. Okay, which confirms Saturn. Saturn is Capricorn. Don't play with my cards. Okay, don't play with my cards. I asked the cards, who's third party interference with clown? And Jason comes out. A Sagittarius Capricorn cusper could also be significant. Jason is my reliability card. This is my good friend. Good friend. Okay, I'm coming out as his energy. What's third party interference with clown and Jason? Because you're getting, Greg, basically we looking into your life right now because apparently your energy is the same energy that somebody gonna have to deal with tonight at Thanksgiving dinner. Support and felon. Oh, no, support was in the reverse. Felon is out here. Oh, no, parole was out here. Support came in reverse. So this is me exposing you. With this Jason energy, third party, clown in the reverse, with felon and support in the reverse. This is an expose. What's felon and support in the reverse? I don't understand it either, but I'm going to continue to keep exposing him. 333 alignment and shrooms. Yeah, this nigga is... This nigga is ill. This is being gathered. 333, you could absolutely be seeing. What's this shroom energy? Magical. That's magic. Shrooms is magic. Okay, so now I got it narrowed down. Bottom of the deck here is flashing lights. Older woman. Molly, you in danger, girl? Paternity test. Conservative. And Toya. I'm getting a backstory of a mother and a son. Ooh, okay. Oh, God, I'm getting chills. Okay, there's a backstory here. Okay, this ain't going to be for everybody. But there's a relationship between a mother and a son that is... I don't want to say that it's not what it's... I don't know. It's something here about a mother and a son is what I'm picking up on. Greg, what's your relationship like with your mom? Are y'all friends? This is the reason why this masculine is the way he is. This is also the reason why this masculine is distorted with his sexuality. There's some sort of trauma here between him and his mother. Or his grandmother or a woman that raised him. This could also be his baby mama. For some of you, this is your baby daddy. And your baby daddy got issues with his mama. So I don't know what this is getting ready to look like. Okay, I don't know if this mother and son is getting ready to fall out at Thanksgiving or what. This could also be a daughter, but I'm really heavily picking up on a mother and a son. I also feel like this mother is I don't want, okay, for some of you, the mother has been abusive, but for others of you, the mother has been too good to this son, and it has spoiled him, and this is like some sort of a backfire. I'm also getting like backfire, like, you know how they say train up a child in the way he or she should go, and when they are old, they will not depart from it. Someone here could have been raised by a mother that always gave them everything. This could be a single mother, okay, that gave them everything. And this son, no matter what, she always provides or gives something to him. I feel like this could be a backfire. Like this could be a son so mad at his mother that he could hurt her. Or he blames her, or when she doesn't give... You know what's funny? I just seen on the internet, was it on... I don't know if it was on Threads or what, but I saw this video where this woman was crying. She had a video camera, and she was like going through her house, and her son tore up her whole house because she took away his iPhone. Y'all, I don't know if y'all seen that story. I think I seen it on Instagram threads. And the son tore up. I'm talking about the granite countertop in the kitchen was broke. He flipped over TVs. He tore the whole, he was 12, I think he's a 12-year-old son. Tore up the whole house. Flashing lights. The bottom of the deck. Because this mama might end up having to call the police on her own son. Molly, you in danger, girl. I'm telling you. And some of y'all are divine feminine and divine masculine. I'm telling you, you may be the person that needs to have the watchful eye. Okay, so don't get too fucked up tonight. Okay, I need you to be on your P's and Q's. All right, if this is about a grandmother or a mother or an auntie or something like that. For others of you, this is your baby daddy getting ready to pop up. And you know what I'm saying? Don't be in your emotional mind. You need to be in your logical mind. All right, I don't want you to be in no situation where you might, because this nigga ain't got no place to stay. They want to pop up at the door, dressed in Jordans and everything else, looking good, smelling good, with liquor on their breath. Can I come in? No. Do not let this person in your house. 11:41 on the timer. You could be seeing 141. Yeah, this is a collective reading, Minabeck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is, I'm picking up on a mother-son relationship. And I also feel like this son, in the beginning of this reading, I felt like maybe this was you. This is this man. This man is either a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, a Libra, or he has these signs highly aspected in his chart. I feel like the divine feminine or whoever the woman is either an air sign or she has a heavy air placements in her chart. This could be you. This could be someone you know. Flip and switch the roles. Put it where it goes in your story. Let's get into the tarot. Ebony Eye says, I can't wait for you to bring out the tarot. I'm telling you, I already shuffled these cards. I don't know why I'm doing it again, but let's just do it again on camera so that y'all can see that ain't no magic tricks around this house. Raw, uncut. I grew up, I had a rough life, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, I can't be sweet. I'm not that type of person. That's not how I was raised. I really am a child from Skid Row. I really am a child from foster care and a child from sleeping on the streets and a child from a mother who was a drug addict, okay? And married a man who beat her ass on a daily basis and never knew who my father was. I'm really truly a child from Skid Row. If you came to this reading looking for love and light, that is not how I deliver messages, babe. I am raw and uncut. I do not tell you something that I wouldn't want you to tell me the same way. And I'm sorry. I apologize right now if I come off aggressive, but it just, that's what the streets created. Yes, Miss Shively, I am in the Derby City. I live in Louisville. And I see you do too, Miss Shively, because Shively is an area in Louisville, ain't it? Or is your name really Shively? Do you live in Shively? But I'm just telling y'all. Okay, yeah, okay, Derby City in the building. Okay, yeah, I live for that. Okay, somebody in the city, yeah. But I'm just telling y'all right now. Okay, don't expect me to speak nicely, because it's just not how I talk. That's not how I was raised. Like I said, I'm really from Skid Row for real. I done slept outside. I done stood in homeless shelter lines. I have slept at the homeless shelter. I've also slept outside of the homeless shelter because I didn't want to follow the rules. Everything about me is rough. And I deliver my messages rough. Long and hard strokes. All right? The penetration is deep. Okay, and either you gonna like it or you not. You know, and it just is what it is. And I ain't mad at you either way. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of love and light readers on YouTube. Please subscribe to one of their channels. All right. If you want it raw and uncut, came to the right place. What's this into you with thief? Who the fuck is this? That's the problem with people. They think people, spiritual leaders, have to look. That's the problem. That's what religion did. Religion put people in certain little outfits, certain little suits and dresses, certain little colognes and certain cars and certain type of talk. And that's who you went to. And if they wasn't dressed or looking like that, you didn't listen. Well, baby, spirituality don't work that way. Okay? I ain't got no fancy church. All right? I'm not going to stand in no Armani suit to preach to you. Okay, God uses any and every damn body. God can use a fish, a cat, a dog to communicate with you. They can use a gay person, a fat person, a black person, a white person, whatever. God's word can come from anybody who is living and breathing, any living and breathing thing. I seen butterflies one day. I swear them butterflies spoke to me. Because they symbolize metamorphosis, they symbolize change, and I knew then, and that's God speaking with you. I'm telling you, don't get too bent out on a person looking a certain way. You need to not be focused on what something looks like, but how you feel. Focus on the message, how the message makes you feel, and if the message pisses you off, good. You need to be pissed off about this dumbass shit. What's this into you with thief? Yeah, look, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Taurus moon. Someone here doesn't want to give or receive. Y'all know what tarot do. I'm telling you, this is a thief. First card out, thief. Someone here does not want equal reciprocity. Someone does not want to give and receive. Somebody wants to take. This is fraudulent energy here. Greg, you still here? Yeah, he is. Look at him. Greg is still here, y'all. We love Greg. We love Greg because Greg is making sure that my last live was 2.4 views. I had another spiritual charlatan in my last live that's like Greg. Greg is a spiritual charlatan too that's on the down low. I had another one in my last live. Maybe it's Greg. Maybe Greg came up with a new name or something. But because he does seem like the type of person that probably has like 2 or 3 different profiles and stuff. Greg don't know who he is. We got the trade here. We know he don't know who he is. He's got an identity crisis. Okay? But what we do know is that what I've said from the fucking beginning was that there's a thief here. And the first card out in the tarot is a thief. Okay? The 6 of Pentacles in the reverse talks about someone that is selfish, someone who has unpaid debts, someone who is also uncharitable. Confirming something I said an hour ago. I'm just now getting into the tarot over an hour into this reading. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Taurus moon. Okay. Someone here can have a Taurus moon placement. What else for into you and thief? For some of y'all, this is your baby daddy or an ex or somebody that's getting ready to pop up. Because they lonely during the holidays. The death card. Change and transformation. Didn't I just say that? I just brought up butterflies. So butterflies are significant because I just talked about metamorphosis, change, and transformation. And the death card is the same thing as the next card that comes out. Like I said, this is the reason why the camera is not focused on me. This is the reason why the camera faces the cards. So whoever this person is going through some sort of change or transformation, some sort of metamorphosis. This person here, that's this thief, whoever this thief is. Or someone who wants to be uncharitable. This could be somebody that wants to commit some sort of fraud. Maybe this is what they went to jail for before. Because I got parole out here and justice will prevail in the reverse. Someone here is like a known thief. Or maybe somebody here been stealing for so long and now they finally getting ready to get what's coming to them. But I really do feel like this person is planning to attack someone. Someone who already has it. Someone who's already got it. Someone who could be hosting Thanksgiving dinner. Or or something like that, or you provide some sort of safety or comfort for someone, or they feel like you're somewhere safe. This person is juggling. Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, some about their finances. And you know what's so crazy? This person is struggling with their money, but they want to come, instead of trying to figure out how to change or transform that, their idea is to come steal or take it from you or from whoever this person that you should be protecting is. What else for Into You and Thief? The Emperor. Aries. A Scorpio rising is significant. Matter of fact, what's at the bottom of this deck? I need to see that. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, baby. A man. Capricorn. I cannot make this up, y'all. I've been saying it from the beginning. How long I've been in this chat? 105 minutes. I said this from the beginning. This masculine definitely has Capricorn in his chart. Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo, Sagittarius. This could be his rising sign. Scorpio rising is significant. You'll only know your Scorpio rising if you have this person's birth time. If you don't have this person's birth time, you will not know what their rising is, okay? Or yours, all right? This Emperor is broke. This man is broke. That's why he's coming to steal. And you know what's so crazy is he's showing up as the Emperor in the upright, but he's really the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, Ebony Eye says she's a Scorpio rising. Be careful. There's a masculine in the midst. They could be a Capricorn rising. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is Capricorn with the Emperor, that's Aries. Aries is the first house. Capricorn rising. Could also be significant. This is also the midhaven. Someone here could have Aries in the 10th house. Ooh, your intuition is telling you something too. The Cancer is also here. Someone here could also have Cancer in the 10th house. What is going on? This man is broke, but you're not going to be able to tell it. It's not, I don't think that this is something that you can visually see. This man is going to come in the door, or whoever is in this Emperor energy, they're going to come in the door looking like they got it all together. And I already said that. But underneath, there's troubled waters here, and they know it. They're running out of ideas. They could even be sick. Somebody here could be facing some sort of sickness. I don't know why I'm hearing Cancer. Cancer could be significant here. Somebody, ooh, wee, child, this is reading this. Someone could even be lying saying they got cancer to like get empathy or sympathy or something like that. Because shrooms is here. It's magic. And Tales by Moonlight with shrooms. Somebody here does a lot of magic to like, I don't know. This is glamour. Glamour magic. This is, like I said, it's something about this person walking in the door looking like they got it all the way together. But they could be actually filing for bankruptcy or losing a job, or they lost a job or something like that, or they don't have enough money, or they want to come and take your money. Scorpio energy talks about other people's money. We talked about this at the very beginning of the reading. I was talking about the 8th house, other people's money. This person is coming in to take someone else's money. That's what this is. I can't make that up. What's the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse with the Death card? Something is changing about this person's finances. Maybe they lost a job. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Child. This is like a hobosexual. Virgo Venus placement could be significant. This is a hobosexual. A geisha energy. Yeah, because geisha is already out here. The 9 of Pentacles in the reverse is someone that lives above their means. They're going to come in the door looking like this, but they're really this. This is infertility as well. This is definitely somebody here that likes to live above their means. This is definitely a mooch. A hobosexual energy. This is somebody that's going to make sure. This is somebody who cares too much about how they look. In fact, that's usually the first thing that they try to get together or they try to do. When they trying to get healthy again, or when they feel like they trying to, like, you know, pull themselves together, they go buy a fit or something like that. It's like this is a man that is very guarded about how he looks. How he looks is very important, but it's not true to who he is. What's the death card with the Emperor? Someone here likes to look like they got it together, but they don't. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This person ain't got no job. They might not even have no place to stay. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is someone that's taken a lot of losses. They also have a false security. Someone here thought money was going to make things better. And now, bitch, you got to do the inner work. Now, why you think Robin Williams did what he did? All that money, but inside he was dead. And that's how he ended up the way that he ended up. And this is the same type of energy. Somebody here only cares about how things look on the surface. And this is why things in their life is falling apart. And a lot of y'all, this is a man that got to go back to living at home with his mama. And that's getting ready to be a mess. What's the death card here with the Emperor? Or they want to come live with you? It's something like that. 11:55 on the clock, I just saw. Hey, Lavisha. Hey, Nicole. Nicole said, that sound like my friend. She said, it's crazy that I scrolled past this. What is this? Ace of Wands in the reverse. Look at this limp dick motherfucker. Look at this shit. Infertility. This man got problems with his penis. Greg, is that you? Greg, you know Greg's still in here. This masculine got problems with his penis. I'm also picking up, this masculine can be a woman beater. And that's another reason why. And I feel like, he's very aggressive towards women, but the trade is out here. This masculine is on the down low, which means that even if he doesn't like physically put his hands on women, he's very, it's something about spiritually, emotionally controlling. It's something about this man's penis don't work neither. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ace of Wands in the reverse is infertility. This could be a man that doesn't have children. Which is so weird because I've seen CPS. This masculine could be a danger to children. For some of you, whoever this person is, they've been to prison before for doing inappropriate things. That's not going to be for everybody, but that's going to resonate for a person or two, okay? She said, Nicole says he gambles so much and he keeps talking, taking, never giving. Like, I swear every dollar I got, he takes or wants. I have kids. Ooh, does he... And he's called child protection on me. Wow. Y'all see what I'm saying? Where Greg at? Greg, is you still in here? Come on now. We need you. You in here talking about Jesus. You've been in here talking about Jesus for 112 minutes. Get your ass in here and let's talk about what's going on here. What does the Bible say? Okay. You didn't told me 100 times that Jesus loves me. What about Nicole? Is that all that you gonna tell her? What good advice do you have for Nicole? You my number one person in here, Greg. You are my number one. They gave you the crown. I'm telling you, you my number one person in here, Greg. They gave you a crown above your name. That's how important you are to my chat. All right, so I want you to give Nicole some advice. You can't get where you want to get in life, Nicole, because you need to cut ties with whoever this man is. And I don't know how to tell you to do that. Maybe you already have cut ties, okay? Maybe you and this man live together, maybe you don't. But there's something about an emotional attachment. I feel like this nigga dick don't work no way. And I feel like it's because he has some sort of sexual identity issue. This man might really like men, and that's the reason why his shit don't get up. Or this man is incapable of creating children. You could have children, but you may not have children with this masculine. And it's something here about prison. I don't know. That's not going to be for everybody. Okay, maybe you could feel like you're in prison with this person, or this masculine has been to prison. Ugh. What's the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ace of Wands in the reverse? Greg in here keep talking about Jesus love you, but ain't gave nobody no fucking advice. No advice that we can use at all in our everyday life. Nothing. Just God loves you. Jesus loves you. But that's all I can tell you. It's weird, bro. Like, he's weird. What are you in here saying? Yeah, he gay. Yeah, he gay. Greg gay too. He don't want to admit it. That's why his ass is in here. If you would admit it, you'd fit right in. But you don't want to admit it. You too busy talking about Jesus. Jesus don't love nobody on the down low. The Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Some of y'all are not dealing with this person. I feel like this person wants you to save them. You can have Libra. I keep picking up on air sign. Knight of Swords is Gemini. Libra is also, Queen of Swords is Libra. And the Four of Swords is Libra Jupiter. There's a lot of air sign energy here. Okay, either this person that needs to be protected is an air sign, or they have it highly aspected, or you are this air sign, or you have it highly aspected. Okay, it's something like that. Somebody here wants you to come in and save the day. The Knight of Swords is a heroic energy, someone that's very focused. That's you, collective, or whoever this woman is. This could be this masculine's mama. But I feel like she has strict boundaries with him with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords. It's like, in a way, it's like, I feel like whoever this mama is, she don't really want to see this nigga tonight neither. For some of y'all, like I said, just put this energy where it goes. I am picking up on a mother-son scenario, but a lot of y'all were a mother to a masculine that was either your boyfriend or your baby daddy or something like that. You were a mother to them. All right? And I feel like this person is getting ready to come back, or it's something about tonight. Okay, I don't know what that's got something to do with. Okay, for some of y'all, this is your mama. Okay, and your brother ain't shit. All right, and it's something about some drama, bro. I just don't know for who. I feel like this man doesn't like to be told no. It's something about rejection. Confirmation. Y'all hear that bell? Oh shit! Look, y'all. The bottom of the deck was rejection. This is a masculine that doesn't like to be rejected. But I feel like something here is getting ready to happen, though, because the Queen of Swords is out here with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Somebody here has boundaries with this masculine. Who is the Knight of Swords? I don't know if this is you. You could be this Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, where you're focused. Okay, you're in heroic energy. This person sees you as somebody that can save them. Okay, the Knight of Swords talks about being daring. Okay, single-minded. You could be single. You don't want to take this masculine back. You're not looking for a relationship right now. You could be trying to focus on your kids, or your family, or your job, or whatever the fuck. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse could also be someone who is a workaholic and then getting nowhere fast with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. All right, where there's more money going out than what's coming in, or it could feel that way. All right, this could have something to do with you having a man in your house that's not contributing. All right, and then you need to get rid of their ass. I can see these cards a lot of different ways. All right, but just flip and switch the roles and put it where it goes in your story. All right, who is this Knight of Swords? The Hangman. Yeah, sacrifice. Pisces. Who is the Queen of Swords? Who is the Queen? The Tower. Okay. Scorpio, Aries. So you are this, you can have definitely air sign energy is all over this. All right. You could definitely have air in your chart, or you are an air sign. It's something like that. Okay. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, but I feel like the Knight of Swords came out with the Hangman. This is a sacrifice. You're going to let go of this person, or this mother is going to let go. It's something like that, or this auntie, or this grandmother. Okay, this is going to be the one time that she probably tell this masculine no, and he's going to flip. He's going to snap because he's not used to hearing that. For some of you, this is somebody that you've been laying with, that you never tell no, and now you're going to have to put your foot down, and they're going to act a fool. Some of y'all are on a self-love journey with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords. You're on a self-love journey. You might not even be looking for a companion right now, or you don't want this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want this person. or I feel like if this is a mother, or auntie, or grandma, and this is her son, she didn't put up with too much shit. She don't want to do it no more. What's the hangman with the tower? So somebody's getting let go of. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, that's something shocking is getting ready to happen. That somebody here is getting ready to be sacrificed. The problem is I think the sacrifice is good, but there could be some sort of backfire. Like this person is gonna be bitter when they get told no. What's the hangman with the tower? Oh, the Six of Pentacles, Taurus moon here again. Okay, now for some of y'all, what this means is that the minute that you cut this person off and you mean it, okay, or whoever this is, if this is not you, like I said, this could be a grandmother, a mother, an auntie, okay, because I definitely am picking up on a woman, okay. It could be a man, okay, but I'm picking up on a woman, but like I said, because Venus is out here. There's no Mars energy here. All it, well, Aries, but I don't think that that's what it is. Venus is out here. So I feel like, let me see, hold on. It is mostly Venus energy out here. I do feel like I'm talking to a woman, though. But however the fuck this shit resonates, I feel like once you stop giving to whoever this mooch is, you're going to get some sort of an increase. With the Six of Pentacles here, let's be sure, though. What's the Six of Pentacles by itself? The Star. Aquarius. Ooh, this got air sign energy. Okay, for those of you that are listening, you need to watch readings for every, if you have access, okay, let me make sure I say this correctly. If you have access to the time that you were born, go do your birth chart calculator. Okay, it will show you the signs that are in your houses. Okay, I need you to watch my tarot readings for those signs. There will be messages. There's 3. For those of you who have access to your houses, okay, for those of you who know what time you were born, you will have access to your houses. Okay, there's 3 houses that you need to be paying close attention to. The 3rd house, the 7th house, and the 11th house. There are messages for you there. Again, the 3rd house, the 7th house, and the 11th house. Okay, those are the air sign houses. Okay, for others of you, if you don't have access to your birth time, then you will only know the signs that are in your birth chart, the signs that was in the sky, the day that you were born. If you have air in your chart, you need to watch my readings for those air sign placements. All right. The minute that you let go of something, or the minute that this mother, I feel like there's a mother here. Either you've been mothering a man or you've been mothering a child. It's something like that. Whatever you've been mothering or somebody else been mothering, I feel like this person could possibly turn on you. All right. But I feel like it's one of those things where something shocking might happen because you're going to sacrifice this person. But I feel like it's going to be something that's once and for all. And when you do, it's going to be a major healing that comes through. Some sort of healing towards your finances. Some of you have issues with overgiving, overextending. And this tower is going to be a stop to that. Because nothing will come of the situation. Somebody is not going to change. Your son, your baby daddy, your baby mama, your whoever the fuck it is. They're not going to change. Naja, all you got to do is Google birth chart calculator and it'll ask you 2 or 3 questions and it will calculate it for you. It says luck is on your side. For some of you, you're going to have to say no for a last and final time. And unfortunately, for some of you, saying no for the last and final time is going to end in fireworks. But it's something, it's like a head-on collision almost. I hope that's not really what happens. But, you know, because we are Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. And usually Mercury retrograde brings about car accidents. But, so hopefully that's not what it is. But I feel like there's a last and final test. Okay, either for a mother energy. I don't know who this mother energy is. Either this is you or someone that you know. All right, there's a last and final test, babe. Okay, to get whoever this toxic man is out your life once and for all. Okay, what's fake flexing with ecstasy? The 8 of Cups in the reverse and the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, this masculine is stuck juggling their finances. This is the reason why this person is coming back. This is the reason why they're coming. It just keeps coming out over and over again. What else? Yeah, and they got an attitude. Five of Wands, motherfucker got the nerve to have an attitude. Leo, Saturn, you got all this debt going on, all of this shit going on. You got the nerve to have a fucking attitude. You can't come to the Queen of Swords in an upright with an attitude. She will cut you off. And I feel like that's what this mother energy is going to do. Don't come in here with that shit today. I can hear somebody saying that, like, I don't know why I'm picturing someone standing in the kitchen and that son or that dude walking and it's giving very much. Don't start that shit today. Don't do it. I will cut your ass off. I'll take that cell phone. I'll lock that door and won't let you in this motherfucker no more. I'm telling you, somebody gonna be feeling like that because somebody here is fed up. Someone here could want to be argumentative, start a fight. This masculine, I'm telling you. Yes, Justine. Definitely steps that need to be took here. What else is going on? This reading then got real interesting. Greg, where you at? Don't you leave this chat. Don't you leave this chat, Greg. You my number one person in the chat. You have made my life very, 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 what's the word I'm looking for? It's like an accomplishment almost. Like, I think you came in this chat to, like, turn people away. But actually what you did was the total opposite. You brought more people in. Yes, hey, victory. I'm trying to tell you. What else is going on? Thank you so much, Greg. You've done such a great job, child. I'm trying to tell you. The Chariot in the reverse. Yeah, somebody here that might not even have a car. This masculine. That's what I'm saying. It's something. Why am I picking up on a car accident, child? I hope somebody ain't drunk. This look like a car accident. I ain't gonna lie. The Eight of Cups in the reverse with the Five of Wands and the Chariot in the reverse. This is like a car accident. Yeah, and then it's like somebody here is struggling to keep control with the Two of Pentacles. This is like drunk driving. Y'all, please be careful. I don't think this is you, though. I think this is whoever this masculine is. What's the... This person is upset about something here that they're juggling. What's the Two of Pentacles with the Five of Wands? They stuck. They can't get somewhere. Eight of Cups in the reverse talks about someone in regret, or they have an avoidant type of personality, but mostly it talks about stagnation. Some about this person's money. This is the reason why this person is coming back. And for some of you, I'm also hearing this is a motherfucker that you was in a relationship with and you cut their ass off and they put everybody else on a pedestal and now none of them people are around. There could have been time could have been passed since the last time you seen this person. And now everybody that they threw up in your face, they not around no more. This person is raggedy. They could be looking good, but they raggedy. This person needs your help, and you're going to have to say no. Well, I ain't going to say you're going to have to say no. I mean, some of y'all ain't learned y'all lessons. Some of y'all ain't done with being abused, okay? I feel like you are, though, with the Queen of Swords, though. The Queen of Swords says somebody here got boundaries. Somebody here ain't taking no shit. Somebody here is quick to cut a motherfucker off, like me. You could definitely have Libra highly aspected in your birth chart, or Pisces, or Gemini. Any air sign, really. What is this Two of Pentacles with the Five of Wands? The Three of Cups, yeah, exactly. Like I said, Three of Cups in the reverse. There's something here nobody can celebrate. The Three of Cups in the upright talks about a celebration. It talks about harmony. It talks about cooperation and partnerships. This is in the reverse. So wherever they've been at, then fell apart. For some of y'all, somebody here getting out of prison. Or they just got out or something like that. Or the hospital or something. Like, I don't know why I'm picking up on that too. Yeah, this Cancer Mercury here. This is their Cancer, Capricorn, Jupiter, Leo, Saturn, Cancer, Mercury. Placements could be significant. Heavy Cancer. Okay. Capricorn and Cancer. This is duality. It's like this person is getting it from both ends. Like when some shit go down, it's going to go all the way down. Something here is coming to a complete stop with the Chariot in the reverse. Something here is also out of control. And this is the reason, this person. This person is out of control. There's something about an argument during, somebody here could be arguing while they're driving. It could be wet. It could be wet. I'm picking up on water. Something about water, something about an argument that happens in a car could also be significant. And that's going to be the reason why the car goes out of control. Yeah, Justine, I am picking up on something about water. Not a bathtub per se, but definitely water. There's some sort of accident here that involves water. I'm not really sure what that means. Okay, I don't know if this is physically water, or water also represents emotions. I feel like this person very emotional. This is a very sensitive masculine. Like, I feel like anything will set this person off. But there is something here about driving. Just be careful on the roads, okay? Don't try to some of y'all might be in a situation where you might not have no choice. You could be sitting in the back seat and the two people in the front seat then got into it and they've been drinking and then boom. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful. But I feel like this person is coming towards you because something here is either they're running away from something or something happened and they need you. But I feel like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like you should stay away from this person. What's the Five of Wands with the Chariot in the reverse? The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh. Ooh. This is spell work. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This talks about someone that is foolish, immature, and they heavily procrastinate. This person chooses friends for the wrong reason. Three of Cups in the reverse with the Page of Pentacles. This is a person that just wants to be in certain or particular friendships because of what they can get out of it. But I feel like something that fell apart, something here is in went sour. All these people that they thought was better than you, they're not. Or all these people that they put above their mama or their auntie or their baby mama or the person that loved and cared about them the most, these people ain't there. This person is facing some sort of ending, permanent, painful and permanent ending. And I feel like the only way they won't get this painful or permanent ending is if you decide to help them. What's the Three of Cups in the reverse with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? The Three of Swords, Libra, Saturn, heartbreak, pain. Bottom of the deck is the Sun with the Six of Swords in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Somebody here, you just going to have to let them get whatever they got coming. Okay? Whatever this is that's being illuminated, it's trouble headed somebody's way. They definitely could be sick. With the Moon here, Cancer. This talks about the stomach, the breast, the chest. Someone here could be sick. This masculine could be sniffling, sneezing, a chest cold, upper respiratory infection could also be significant for this masculine, a runny nose. Don't tell me I don't know how to read tarot, baby. I know how to read this shit. I'm giving y'all all kind of signs and symbols of what to expect when this person comes walking in the door. Or when they you're going to be able to hear something about phlegm. Okay, something about phlegm. Okay, clearing of the throat. All right, could be significant. It's something about the chest or the stomach. They could be complaining about stomach pains or, I don't know, ulcers could also be significant. It's something about the stomach and the chest. The heart, the spine, the blood, and the upper back is significant for this masculine that is not feeling well. Okay, these are the things that they could be complaining about. All right. I'm just telling. Or whoever this person is. I feel like it's a masculine though. And I feel like this has something to do with a mother-son dynamic. But I also feel like if, for some of you, you played the mother in this person's life. Leave this person where they at. Overall, I do hope that these messages were helpful. If they were, please send stars, super thanks, super chats. It absolutely does help out my platform. Like, share, comment, and go ahead and hit that follow or subscribe button for you, girl. And I'll see you on the other side.